Welcome to Hitman's 4th episode, Club 27, and its Silent Assassin's Suit Only challenge. Now, this one really is something special. For the first time, you actually have to make good use of all the stealth mechanics and really sneak. Let's just jump right into the game and start with pretty much the standard loadout. Coins are going to be very important this time around.
Cross and the class have set up a recording studio in the Emperor's suite on the 3rd floor. Private security around Cross and his entourage is highly capable. Still, I'm sure you can find your way into his inner circle. After all, today is Jordan Cross's 27th birthday. The age when rock stars die. Good luck, 47.
Once we start the mission, we head directly into the hotel and to the right wing of the building. Enter the kitchen staff area and sneak down to the cellar. Here we have some preparing to do for the final part of the mission. Take out the first patrolling hotel staff member and hide his body in the nearby trunk. Next, sneak past the two NPCs in the middle of the room and follow the patrolling security guard. You can either opt to wait here and take out the patrol first, or take care of the second hotel staff member first. However, it is very important to take out both NPCs. You'll see later why we're doing this. After disposing of both NPCs, we start sneaking into the linen room and take a left into the washing room. Pick up the 3 coins by the washing machine and be careful not to be detected by the staff. Now make your way to the door and enter the locker room. Watch out for the security guard on the right. Do not walk out too far here. There are 2 guards leaning at the wall. Go up the stairs and take out the security guard in front of the next door. Use a coin to lure the guard inside and knock him out. After taking care of the security guard, you have the option to take out the other 2 NPCs patrolling the area. However, those 2 are relatively easy to avoid. Our first goal here, though, is to erase the camera footage, since we've already been filmed. Open the big door and throw a coin to distract all the NPCs and quickly sneak to the left. Make your way through the boxes and eventually the other side of the area. Now throw another coin to distract the same NPCs again and sneak to the security office. This is the first juicy part of the mission. I would also recommend to save often whenever you reach a safety spot. Take cover next to the door, open it and shoot the security computer to erase the camera footage. The guard in front of it will instantly be alerted by that. So close the door and head back into the cover as quickly as you can. Make your way back into the hotel the same way you came. Keep a lookout on the 2 NPCs patrolling and get to the stairs to your left. Another part that might take you a couple of tries, so make a save here. Open the door and quickly sneak up the stairs. Make sure 47 gets into cover as soon as possible. Now use that cover to get around the NPCs. Here we have to wait for the right timing to proceed. Problems arise if you're too suspicious and the stage crew NPC facing you starts moving around. You'll also want to keep an eye out on the security patrol as well as patrolling hotel staff. It's best to wait a little longer cover and let the NPCs turn around. Move from cover to cover until you reach the second railing. This part becomes particularly difficult because everything has to sync up at this point. A. The security guard must be on his way upstairs. B. The hotel staff on the same side needs to move away. And C. The crew staff member needs to be turned away from you. There is a slight chance this might work without every three of those options happening at the same time, but again, it's best to save your game here to be sure. The next part doesn't become any easier because there are two hotel staff members patrolling the entrance. First, the lady in front needs to be facing away from the door once she enters the room, and second, the other staff member cannot be anywhere near the hallway you're coming from. Once the opportunity arises, quickly sneak through the door and pause at the clothing bin. Another obstacle is the hotel staff NPC inside the next room leading to the balcony. You need to wait for the NPC in front of you to turn around and leave the room again before you can make an attempt on getting into the next room. Be careful though, because the NPC we are about to knock out can do a quick turnaround and walk halfway through the room. Just wait for the right moment, get inside, close the door behind you and knock out the NPC. Next, we're going to clean up this place to secure our escape route. First, we start by hiding the body, then getting into cover next to the door, open the door, throw a coin, wait for the NPC to enter the room, close the door behind the NPC and knocking them out.
Alright.
After we've taken care of everyone here, we start climbing up the pipe on the balcony and do the exact same thing again. Clear out the crew staff until you knock out the guy with the ladder. We're going to need that later in the level. Once you've acquired said ladder, back to the pipe and climb up again. Now we're getting close to our target. Simply sneak past everything here and stick behind cover. Go through the room on the right and follow the path.
Also known as Old Sparky. Almost bankrupt. Which camp are you in? Accident or murder? Well, it's easy to assume.
Before we get to the stairs, there's a bodyguard we need to keep our eyes on. If your timing is off, he might run into you. Just make sure to speed up once you reach the stairs and head right through the center door. Another door in front of us and now to the left. Here we simply wait for our first target to approach. Open the door and lure the target inside. Once he enters, close the door and dispose of that amateur.
Target down.
Hide his body inside the locker and make your way back down the stairs. Keep an eye out for the patrol and backtrack the entire sequence. Once we're back at the first floor and made our way past all those NPCs again, simply sneak quickly back to the ground level and through the door to your right. Again, save the game before doing this. Now we go all the way back through the cellar until we reach the hotel garden.
No.
Next up is the reception. You'll find a little bowl next to the receptionist where we can now place the earlier acquired letter. The next step is very important. Do not leave. Wait for target number 2 to appear and read the letter. Otherwise, if you were already on your way back to the linen room, he might not read the letter and trigger this opportunity. Once he tells his bodyguard that they should go to the linen room, it's time to sprint.
Let's go, Otis. Dixie Barrett finally gave word.
Go back to the garden cellar entrance and sneak all the way back to the linen room. Good thing we cleared this area before. Now we'll just position ourselves at the back end of the room and wait for the target to appear. A short while after, he sent his bodyguard and every other NPC occupying the room away. Change cover again and wait for the door to close. Now is your chance. Kill your target and hide the body in the trunk nearby. Sneak back out the same way you came in and make your way to the exit.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
And there we go, Silent Assassin's Suit Only challenge complete. If this was helpful and you've enjoyed my guide, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Also stay tuned for further content coming in the near future.